Hello everybody, Squiddish here, bringing you some general combat tips for Batman Arkham City. Now, I got you this video here of me doing Joker's Carnival in the background, so you got something to watch while I give you the basics of how I get really high combos. And I just wanted to start out by saying, right off the bat, everyone plays this game a little differently. Everyone works the fighting system a little differently, and everyone has their own little style of fighting. So I mean, some of this is not going to apply to you. I don't want to see a million, "Oh my god, you suck, that's not the best way to do this" comments, because I don't give a fuck. This is what I do. This is how I win. This is how I got 3 stars on every single one of these combat challenges, except Joker's Carnival, because it's fucking physically impossible. Now to start off here, first tip, right out of the gate, know your types of goons. It took me a while to figure this out, but not all henchmen are created equal. There's a ranking. Orange jumpsuit goons are the weakest, then Two-Face goons, guys with penguin jackets, Joker thugs, and then finally, of course, the Tiger Guards. This excludes ninjas because they're their own fucking category. The shit you can pull on Two-Face guys and orange jumpsuit guys is not gonna fucking fly on a Tiger Guard. I mean, you're not gonna have as much luck trying to jump over and interrupt his punch with your punch on a Tiger Guard or a Joker thug, because they swing a lot faster. So just know who you're fighting, survey the room, and don't try to pull quite as crazy shit with the Joker thugs and the Tiger Guards. Use more evades, use more counters, because you're not going to get away with as much with those faster enemies. Now speaking of getting away with things, you're going to need to know what enemies pose the most threat to your combos. The key to scoring really highly in Batman is obviously to get a really high multiplier, just like any other score-based thing. And to do that, you're going to have to figure out what gives you the most trouble of breaking your combo. Is it tasers? Is it the ninjas? Is it guys with shields, Tiger Guards, fuckers throwing cardboard boxes at you? Because, oh my god, I hate people that throw boxes at you. Figure out what your personal problem is, and take those guys out first. Nothing is going to piss you off more than having a good run, getting a 50-60 hit combo, and then getting fucked over by that guy that's been there the whole time that you knew was going to come fuck you over. I mean, get them out of there. For me, it's shield guys and dudes that are throwing shit. Those are the 2 biggest things that will break my combo every goddamn time. So if I see a shield guy pop up, my first fucking thing is going to be to get rid of that motherfucker. I'll even get rid of my focus mode to throw a weapon break at that shield just so it doesn't come back in. Speaking of focus mode, that's the key to getting really high combos. Getting into focus mode as quick as you can, and staying into focus mode for as long as you can. Now, Free Flow Focus is a perk you unlock that kicks in once you reach a 12 times multiplier. Everything goes slow motion. Batman's ass-beating capability fucking triples. It is unbelievable how much ass you can kick in Free Flow Focus mode. The downside is that using a gadget, or of course any of your instant takedowns, ends the mode, and you have to get another 12 times multiplier before you go back into it. Now, this mode turns things that would normally be a huge issue, like the really fast ninjas and Tiger Guards, into a fucking joke, because everyone moves like they're covered in fucking molasses. That said, there are reasons you would want to leave focus mode. For me, like I said, shield guys. It's worth it to me to drop out of focus mode to do a weapon break on a guy holding the shield and try to get back into focus. That is worth it to me, because a shield guy's going to ruin my combo. And I'd rather have a little risk running without the slow motion for another 6 to 12 hits than to leave a shield guy in there that I know is going to fuck me up at some point. If there's something you have a huge problem with, maybe it's instant takedowning a ninja. Maybe there's just way too many fucking guys on the screen. You knocked a bunch of them down and you want to do a batarang takedown. Whatever it is, there are perfectly good reasons to leave the focus mode, just not a whole lot of them. Now moving on from that, one of the biggest things I struggled with playing this game was when to counter. Now, when you first start playing this game, or Arkham Asylum, obviously the counter button seems like a super overpowered death fist dispensing greatness button. It's an I win button, and I mean, it kind of is. It is when you're having difficulty surviving. If your trouble is dying and not getting high scores, hump the fuck out of that counter button. Make sweet love to it all night long. It will save you. It will make you borderline fucking invincible, because you can counter about everything. However, going for scores, counter is going to do nothing but fuck you over. Because you're going to go to counter, and they're going to be slightly out of range, or you will have just hit them or just started swinging at them, and you hit counter, and you're going to drop your fucking free flow combo. It takes you out of focus, it drops your multiplier. It's not that great to use. The only times I ever counter are when someone's coming at me with a knife, because that's a free takedown. If there's a multi-counter that I see coming from a mile away, or if someone, not the icon just popped up over their head, but they're like 3/4 of the way through their swing, and I'm not going to be able to even evade out of the way in time, then I'll panic counter. But those are about the only times I'll ever do it. Speaking of evading is a great fucking thing. Double tapping A and jumping over somebody, just getting the fuck out of there. Use it to not get surrounded. If you're surrounded, people are going to be swinging at you non-fucking stop. If you can throw thugs all over the room and you're just going from thug to thug, dispensing fist-based greatness, you don't have to worry about getting surrounded and having your face punched, and you don't have to worry about that because you are constantly in motion, knocking people down, and nobody's ever close enough to land a hit on you. If you can keep them spread out and keep from getting in the middle of a clusterfuck, it's a lot easier to keep your combo going. It's also a borderline invincibility move. You hit evade. As far as I know, the only things that can hit you are guns, and even that is reduced, and Titans and a Bravo Machi. They'll still hit you, but evading is still the best way to evade, to dodge them anyway. One of them's getting ready to swing at you, fucking evade over them. Jump over their face. They'll miss, and they'll take out like 15 thugs in front of them. It's glorious. I cannot fucking state how great evade is as opposed to counter. Now, that's the general strategies I use there. As far as just like basic miscellaneous tips and tricks, one, never fucking pass off a ninja knife counter. If you see that yellow icon pop up over a fucking ninja's head, that is one less ninja in the room you are going to have to deal with, especially if you're in focus mode. You'd have to be mentally retarded to fuck up a knife counter in focus mode. They go so slow. Never pass up that opportunity. Do the knife counter, knock out the ninja, one less to deal with. Use armored guys as a way to focus yourself. Standing there and countering everyone that comes at you will keep you alive and get you a lot of points, but you'll lose your combo just standing there. So instead of standing around, find an armored guy, stun him, and just start punching his fucking face in. Just mash X, don't even pay attention to him, and look at the people that are coming at you. It gives you a way to stand there and slowly assess every threat coming your direction, so you can counter them as they come, and then you go back to punching the armored guy. It's great. It's a great way to focus. 3, don't ground takedown ever. It's not worth it. 4, gadgets. Gadgets are great. They're helpful. It's not worth trying to shoehorn them in for the gadget bonus if you're going to get hit. It's also not ever worth throwing your free flow away for it. Next, Titans. I used to start out like taking out the henchman, going for the Titan last. Don't do that. If you go for the Titan first, especially if you can get a smoke cloud or fire extinguisher to blow up on him, it is so much easier to use the fucking Titan rodeo to take out half the henchmen in the room and build up a ridiculous free flow while you're riding him around. Always go for the Titans first. A Bravo Machi's in about the same pile. Knock him down or he'll just fuck you up when you're trying to do other stuff. Get the big fuckers down first, and the rest of the room's a joke. Last but not least, free flow, flawless, whatever. Don't get hit, you get a lot more points. Pretty simple. Go for it as much as you can. It'll help you get those medal scores. That's about all I got for right now. I hope this will help some of you guys out getting those medal challenges. And again, I am Squiddish, and good fucking day.